Okay, we are back for video number 31, part 2, or B, whichever you prefer.
Maybe whatever we end up labeling it as.
I'm Eliza.
Amber.
And I will start us out with this new book by a Massachusetts author called Our Beloved Kin. And it's a new history of the King Philip's War. And we've already had a couple patrons who are interested in local history just clamoring for this book. So that's exciting.
Another book by James Patterson to add to our collection, The 17th Suspect.
This is a book I'm really excited about. It's called The Garden Tourist, and it's 120 destination gardens and nurseries in the Northeast. So this is a perfect time of year for visiting gardens, and it tells us a whole ton, all within driving distance of where we are now. It would be good to look through for some fun day trips. These are like not random people's gardens. They're like
official. They know they're in this book. They might get visits. Yes. Hopefully. Christina Dodd's Dead Girl Running. It looks like a thriller. There's a gunshot, loss of memory, lying. It's a thriller.
Okay, DVDs. Oh my God, I don't even know which one to. Oh, I'm gonna pick this one first. I do know which one because I'm really excited about Paddington too. Because I like the first one, and I've heard that the second one is even better.
I didn't see the first one, but the previews for the second one look really good. The Commuter by Liam Neeson. Well, Liam Neeson is holding a gun, so you can imagine what kind of a movie this might be.
Oh yeah, show him on the back. Show him on the back.
I don't know anything about it, but I already know probably what it is.
Ooh, this is a good title, Backstabbing for Beginners. It's an instructional manual. No, this is an idealistic UN employee investigating the grisly murder of his predecessor.
Ooh, with Theo James.
I'm intrigued.
He was in Divergent.
Oh.
That was his last, I think, big movie. Film stars don't die in Liverpool.
So I watched the trailer for this because
this looks interesting.
I was really intrigued by the title, and it's true I'm a softie, but the trailer definitely made me cry. But it just looked really, really interesting.
It's like these two are together, a very young man and an older woman.
They have an affair with their neighbors. She's a very famous older actress, and then she gets sick and ends up going to him and living with him and his family. And the parents in the preview, I don't even know if they're shown on the cover, but they're really great.
Yeah.
His parents, because clearly his parents have, they she was a famous actress who they knew, and suddenly their son is dating her. It looked really good, but also really sad. The Post with Meryl Streep and Tom Hanks. Oh,
wow, the two of them together in a movie.
Yeah, that is pretty cool, actually.
I hope it's a good movie. There's no really excuse if it's not. American Folk. I feel like I recognize these actors, but I don't really recognize them.
It says Once on a Road Trip. I did like the movie Once. So. Humor Me with Jermaine Clement and Elliot Gould.
So is it funny?
I would think so. Nobody's actually smiling in any of the pictures. Usually that's when they're funny. Local community theater group. I'm going to guess funny.
We'll have to watch it and find out. You can tell us. Honor Up. Another one I haven't heard of.
Wow, that looks intense.
It looks really intense.
But it doesn't even say what it's about. It's just
guns.
It just says respect the code.
And graffiti. So.
The Fencer.
We have a really weird mix of movies. Who buys these movies for us?
Okay, it's me. It's me. But I actually don't even have any memory of buying this one. Estonian fencer Endel Nellis returns to his homeland and finds work as a children's sports instructor.
Oh. He's a fencing champion. It's based on a true story.
Yeah, and it must take place before the fall of the Iron Curtain, because it says they go to Leningrad instead of.
It also says it's a feel-good film.
Yeah, it got a ton of awards.
Deep Blue Sea 2. I didn't realize there was a Deep Blue Sea 1, but it looks pretty over the top.
The Color of Pomegranates.
I mean, that's the color. They have the color on the cover.
Yeah, look, this is another one that's takes place in Russia. Oh, it's released on the first time in DVD. It was made in 1969. So I think this is definitely going to interest some people.
So this would definitely go under, and this would go under our foreign movie section because it's in Armenian and some other languages it lists on the back with just English subtitles. Writer's Retreat. Looks like horror.
Yeah, it's about a bunch of writers who go like on a writer's retreat on an island, and they're cut off from society, and then they get stabbed and killed in various ways. I can't watch horror because I'm too wimpy.
Yeah, I won't be watching that.
I think that people will like it. My Friend Victoria, and this is actually a French movie about a Black girl who ends up, because of a family crisis, she ends up spending the night with a very rich white family, and then later she meets the son again, and they have a one-night stand, and she has a baby, and so just sort of a lot of complicated racial and clash things. But I actually watched the preview for this one too, and it just looks really good. It's based on a story by Doris Lessing.
Hostels. The title is kind of vague, but it looks like it's it's set in 1892.
Mm-hmm. It's about a bunch of people traveling together through the Wild West and trying to survive.
Wild. It looks pretty wild.
Yeah. Forever My Girl. I think this is on the lighter side.
It looks like a Nicholas Sparks wait, who wrote the it says it's based on a book.
It says it's based on a book.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Based on Nicholas Sparks. I feel like that's all you need to know.
I could just tell just looking at the cover. Maze Runner, The Death Cure. I think this is the third and final, and I haven't seen it, but I really want to see it.
The epic conclusion.
I can't wait.
The Strange Ones, You Can't Escape the Past. It's about two brothers who are making their way across a remote American landscape. On the surface, all seems normal, but what appears to be a simple vacation soon gives way to a dark and complex web of secrets and lies.
I think I'm going to have to see if this is like more thriller or more horror.
It actually sounds a little bit like Supernatural, except maybe with less demons.
Right.
Because it's two brothers. Yeah.
Bill Nye Science Guy, one man's mission to make science better.
I just like looking at pictures of him.
Nice. So a documentary, I'm assuming, about Bill Nye.
Oh, another documentary about former President Obama called The Final Year.
Interesting. I'm surprised that we haven't seen a documentary yet about that. I guess this is like the fastest they could come out with one.
I think people will be really interested in this.
That was the last thing. We're empty. We're done. We'll see you next time.
No more books, no more movies.